Welcome to Foodie Lovers Dating Show. My name is Thembela, and today on the hot plate, we are making teriyaki chicken. One kitchen, two participants. Let's watch as the chemistry either breaks or makes as we stir up the ingredients. Today we are going to be joined by Thembela and Clifton as they make their way in the kitchen trying to make the perfect teriyaki chicken. They've got a wide range of ingredients from a skinless, boneless chicken, olive oil. They also do have soy sauce, garlic, and a bit of paprika to make that perfect recipe. Let us see if this chemistry is going to last. So tune in to Foodie Lovers Dating Show and let's see whether Thembela and Clifton will make the sauce to have a second date. Let the games begin.
My name is Clifton Mafukidze.
My name is Thembela. I'm from Geta 7 in Bulawayo.
I'm a person that's big on like relationships. I don't have a lot of friends, but I make sure I spend most of my time with my friends.
Okay, I'm bubbly, I'm hardworking and very focused. Yeah, focused. So bubbly, hardworking and focused.
Some people say I read a little bit too much because I'm generally a curious person, so I like to be informed. My last relationship ended in March last year, March of 2021.
The communication was really bad. It was really bad. It's something that needed to be worked on by the both of us. Yeah.
Basically, someone who can think for herself. You know, like I'm actually big on independence, right? Someone who can be able to make decisions, basically.
A perfect man for me is someone who's stable. I grew up with a very hardworking dad, so he's an example of what hardworking is. So a person who's stable, knows what they want in life, and puts in the work, that's a perfect guy for me.
I was catfished. I got into a relationship with someone, but they were not actually the person I thought I was getting into a relationship with. It was perfectly planned.
Communication is a really deal breaker for me. Like, that's number one. If you're failing to communicate and also cheating as well, that's something I can't really seem to forgive.
Deal breaker would have to be a liar.
I'm looking for something serious. I'm very level-headed lately, so I don't want a situation whereby I'm starting again being asked the question, what's your favorite color? So yeah, it's not something that I'm taking really lightly. Ndinonyadzozvitemba hangu, but yeah, ndofunga kunge ndogona kubika. Yeah, ndogona kubika. Ndobata hangu mapoto.
Welcome back to Foodie Lovers, the dating show, and my name is Thembela, and as you can see, our two participants for today have already started preparing their rice, and they are making teriyaki chicken.
Well, he looked tough, and I was scared that maybe we might not be able to blend in. Yeah, that was my first impression from seeing Clifford for the first time.
How are you going to be making your chicken today?
I'm going to season it with love and cut it up and make sure that it's as delicious as possible.
As you can hear, Thembela is making her chicken with love. Let us see what Clifton is doing, since he said he's also is looking for a mind-blowing experience. How is your chicken coming out?
My chicken is going to be bomb. I have some pepper and some spices. I don't exactly know what's there, but it's going to work.
It's just going to be in your meal.
Yes, it's going to work.
Nice. And I know that you said you're not going to make your traditional salad. What are you going to be making for us?
Stir fry.
Stir fry.
Yes,
Okay.
stir fry.
So chicken teriyaki with stir fry and chicken teriyaki with love. I can't wait to taste how that's going to come out. So let's get cooking.
I gave her a chance because, like I said, she looked mature, and that's basically where I'm looking in terms of relationship-wise. I'm not looking for someone who's going to drag me back, or I'm looking for someone focused. So yeah, I gave her a chance.
Like, it didn't know. Okay, he looked like he didn't know what he was doing, and he seemed like a shy guy, and obviously I was not going to ask for my help, but he really looked confused when we were cooking.
She really knows how to handle herself. She's like I said, she's mature. Mature in a good way, man. Like, mature, the focused way, you see.
It was really comfortable being around him. Like, it made it easy for me to be able to cook and have some confidence in my cooking skills, because I really honestly don't trust him.
Right. Can I taste the chicken first?
Okay. All right.
Right. Who told you to cook like this?
I told you I'm cooking with love, so it's supposed to taste good.
Who taught you how to laugh? Because they did a good job. They did a splendid job. So, like, I'm seeing there's a lot of greens here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like vegetables?
No, I
Did
don't.
you think I liked vegetables?
I just wanted to impress, so I had to eat everything I know how to make.
How's my food?
Actually, it tastes better than I thought, because I was thinking, this guy looks so confused. In person, I'm going to fara chikafu. So, pandajika chikafu chake, I thought, you know what, imagine getting home, wabigirwa chikafu chakadai, so how nice it would be. Like, you know, it just makes one think of the future. Second, those rango itikao, and I'm going, oh, okay, you can cook. That's a plus. That's a benefit.
Tell me about the eggs. Okay, so when did you eggs him?
November last year.
Was it your decision, his or mutual?
His.
It was his decision. So he exed you.
Yes. So even I would have thought that somebody who recently had a breakup in November is here to get over the ex, but I personally wasn't doing that. I'm going to live once. Why should I spend my life crying over a thing that didn't work out? So I hope he didn't feel that way.
What did you do wrong?
I traveled
You travel a lot.
and I was MIA, missing in action
When he asked you.
for 5 days.
For 5 days only. Like, wait. By MIA, you were in town.
I traveled. I wasn't in town.
And he asked you because he didn't know or he didn't want you to go.
We can say he didn't know where exactly I was.
So he then asked you.
Yes.
You should give him a call when you're over him, like totally over him.
And say what?
Give him a call and just tell him how stupid he is.
I think I might end up crying and... I'm saying I think I might end up crying and I'll hurt my pride, so no.
No, like, basically it's just you telling him he's stupid. Because I'm sure he knows you're stupid.
He is. So I'm sure he also knows.
So I don't know where she had gone to, but 5 days, if you're safe, 5 days, it's okay. You should just tell him you're stupid for asking you in November. Just because you're MIA, alright, you're MIA, where were you?
I was in the falls.
So if you were in his shoes, if it was like tables turned, would you ex him
No.
for that? You wouldn't. So would you say you're completely over him or?
I really can't say completely because it was November. But I'm okay now. The fact that I'm here and I'm not crying,
So you were crying?
obviously. Who doesn't cry?
Okay, like when I asked her if she's over the ex, she basically gave me the I'm here, aren't I? So that's basically proving that she's not really over the ex. And it could have been a problem, I guess. Basically, when I broke up with my ex, I thought she cried.
If she didn't cry, then I'm sure it didn't hurt her.
It was the other way around.
What
'Cause
happened?
Generally, I'm not the one who usually ends relationships, my relationships. Something ends it for me, right? So, the ex, she was, there was no apparent reason why we broke up, but yeah, they broke up.
So you just broke up?
She said it was a timing thing. Like I wasn't like we're like maybe in different phases. You understand? Because I'm more of outgoing person. I don't. How can I put it? I'm not controlling. So, yeah, she was kind of controlling, right? So we were in a different, because we wanted different things, you understand? So I can just say it was mutual, maybe.
So you think you're not controlling?
I know I'm not controlling.
You know you're not controlling?
Yes, I know. I'm never controlling. I'm never controlling. Are you controlling?
I have my days.
She had troubles opening up, so I tried to get her to loosen some nerves if they were there, but yeah, we did have some communication, but it wasn't great. I could have done with more communication.
So what I do is I go on Pinterest
Yeah.
and look at the way chubby girls dress. I'm like, yes, I can see myself in that, and then I'll be like, okay, so I'll definitely look for this person on Instagram, and then I'll follow them.
Why do you describe yourself as chubby?
Do you not see me?
No, I see you, but why then do you describe yourself as that?
Because I am chubby.
Yes, you are, but...
Okay, so what's the word that I'm supposed to use? Am I supposed to say I'm a big girl?
Like,
or I'm extra fabulous?
That's better. Good. Extra fabulous, exactly.
He was the most comfortable date. Okay, yeah. It was really comfortable being around him. Because when I saw you, I was thinking, this guy looks so tough with the black and all, but then you're a softie.
Yeah, I'm not tough. Like, I'm more of a peace my chance type.
Yes.
Welcome back to Foodie Lovers Dating Show, and I'm with Thembela as we get to understand how the date panned out for her. Thembela, how was your date?
My date was great. I didn't expect it to come out the way it did, but it was actually great. Yeah.
What can you say can be some of the takeaways that you learned from today's interaction?
Not to judge a book by its cover. When I got here, I looked at Cliff and I'm like, what did I get myself into? Like, he looks so tough, like it's gonna be so hard having a conversation with him, but turns out it was actually easy to talk to him. Yeah, it was actually nicer.
So how did your date go for you? Was it everything that you expected?
Yeah, basically I really enjoyed it. I liked the vibe.
Can you give us 5 things that you liked about Cliff?
He's very easy to talk to, that's number 1. He made me feel really comfortable. I have a bit of some issues when it comes to my size, but he made me feel like nice. It was really nice. He can cook. I didn't expect.
Really now?
He can cook. I really didn't expect that his food would taste nice. I'm really sorry for judging him. Number 4, what else? I think I just saw 3 things.
Okay. Could you give me 5 things that were outstanding about Thembela's essence and presence throughout the whole date?
First of all, she's mature. Like, she's not the typical that I know. So the level of maturity she has is something, and she can cook. So that's a plus. She's also tidy, because I'm kind of scruffy in the kitchen. So at least her tidiness helped.
Okay.
So that's 3. Yeah, she looked good, and I think we vibed.
Okay. And maybe 2 things that put you off?
I wouldn't necessarily say they put me off, but I would have loved it if she was at least a little bit more accommodating. I think she made it hard for me.
How? In what ways?
I had to ask all the questions.
Mm-hmm.
She made it difficult.
And 2 things that put you off?
I can't say this. Besides that, he doesn't like chili or paprika.
You see?
That was a red flag for me. It was a red flag.
So then the biggest question of the day is, would you go on a second date with Thembela?
Yeah, I would. She's got a great personality, so I would go for a second date.
Do you think that cooking on a first date is a different form of intimacy that you're willing to explore?
Yeah, it was something that was really nice. Like, because I usually do a lot of things on my own, but having someone to help me out in the kitchen, bonding, I can understand that he doesn't like this type of food on the first date. At least it'll tell me, does it like spicy food? If he says no, I'll be like, no. So that was a different experience. It gave us time to talk and see how we react in the kitchen and how we tidy up after ourselves. That's a lot for a first date, actually. Yeah.
So if Thembela were to like watch this show later on, what words of encouragement or what was your last message to her?
Let's see if we're going to have the second date.
If you were to score Thembela's food and her personality, her vibe and essence out of 5, so you'd score her food out of 5 and then score her personality out of 5, then all in all we tally up to a 10. How much would you score her food and personality?
I'll probably give her food 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, 3.5. Personality-wise, yeah, I'll give her, yeah, pretty much a 5.
So 8.5 all in all. That's a good score. And how much do you think you earned on her ratings?
No, I wouldn't know, but hopefully I'm not below 5. But I think I did better.
All right. Okay. Now I need you to rate Cliff. Rate him as a person, his energy, the vibe that you guys had, and also rate his food. So we're going to rate the food out of 5 and rate Cliff, the person, out of 5. Then all in all, we're going to give him a total score of 10. My fingers are crossed right now.
Okay. As a person, I'd give him a 4. And this food, I'd give it a 5.
Wow.
I'd give it a 5.
That's close to a perfect score. 9 out of 10. Congratulations to Cliff. And I think the biggest question that we all want to know now is, would you go on a second date with him?
Unfortunately, no. Even though he scored a whole 9 out of 10, but no. I wouldn't say I'd go on a second date with him.
Okay, that's a lot to take in. So I think as I digest, and I'm sure that the viewers at home would also want to understand why you guys can't go on a second date. What words of encouragement and what would be your last words to Cliff as he watches this episode?
Okay. You're a very good guy, Cliff. Don't get me wrong. You're easy to talk to, easy to blend with. Yeah, you'd make a very good person from what I heard in our conversations. But, your aesthetic and mine are totally 2 different things. And, as a person who envisions a lot about their future, I really don't see it going as planned with you. But you're really good company, good vibes, really good vibes.
Could friendship be on the table?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, friendship could be on the table.
There you have it, folks. Clifton just got friend-zoned after scoring a perfect 9 out of 10.
He's lying. You can't be that age and have never cooked for a girl. I think he's lying. But I did feel special, though. I did feel special, like I'm his first. Props to me.
Well, there you have it. That was this week's edition of Foodie Lovers Dating Show. My name is Tavita Natasha Mpala, and remember that food is the ultimate intimacy. Come join us and find yourself your soulmate.
Hi, I'm Thembela Ngulube. I'm a foodie lover. But I don't think I like Clifton that much. You wouldn't have gelled in, but he's missed out on a lot of gifts, so much love, and free branding, of course.
So I'm Clifton, and first of all, I'm a foodie lover. I love food. But unfortunately, me and Thembela could not spark something else except our love for food. But I'm a chilled guy. You're losing out, Thembela.